When I first started watching Sister Wives, there was a lot of things I doubted. Right off the bat, I thought this Cody guy, I was not seeing it. He did not seem that smart. He didn't seem to have good sense of finances. He had a motorcycle and a convertible. And then you turn around and Janelle's talking about how her and Christine have to scrimp and save and plan. And they can't always buy the kids stuff when they need it. Like, she's like, we pay for the necessities, but not the extras. Like, we have to plan for things like braces. And I was like, braces are, I consider a necessity, but whatever. So right off the bat, I didn't like Cody. Right off the bat, I had a lot of questions about Robin. She needs this, she needs that. She seemed to always be popping up and talking right off the bat. There's a lot of things I didn't question. And one of the things that I didn't question from the beginning was season 2, when they started talking about the investigation from the police. I totally bought that they had to leave Utah. I mean, I'm a very cautious person. I don't mess with the law. I get all anxious about like contracts and taxes and stuff like that. But I never doubted that they had to leave Utah. Now, all these years later, hearing about how Cody moves all the time, how he likes these fresh starts, the fact that Robin's family, her was down in Vegas or closer to Vegas than she was, and all this stuff made me start thinking, did they have to leave, or was it a storyline? Like, yeah, there was an investigation, but, when was the last time they prosecuted someone who didn't have, like, child brides or something like that? So I've been wondering, and I'm rewatching the show, whether or not they had to move, or whether that was a convenient way for Cody to get a new place, get his kind of pseudo compound with the cul-de-sac. That it was great for the show. It was great for the show because it really looked like, oh my gosh, this is so serious. They're being hunted down by the police. They have to leave. They have to flee in the, not quite the dark of night, but they have like the ambulance, the sirens coming when they're trying to pack up. They really made it seem like they were outlaws. And now I'm really starting to think like, did that really happen? So what do you think? Do you think they really had to leave Vegas? It was like 10% had to leave, 90%, wow, this is great for the show and Cody's ego, and Robin can get a much bigger house because at that time she was in that little, kind of like, it looked like a condo or apartment. Like it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. But it certainly wasn't a whole house that she eventually got, and all that. What do you think? You tell me.